The favourite is Stage Star. Here's Mike Cattermole.
For the MansionBet Challow Novices Hurdle, Grade 1 of 2021. High stakes on the inside of Lossiemouth. Grango Dobrel racing in the red cap in third place. And the Stage Star on the inside is in fourth. Just ahead then of Go Dante. West Balboa, the mare, is restrained last but one. And the back marker is Party Business, who's stepping up in trip today. They're warming up then with a little bit of a run on the flat before they turn in to the home straight. Well, the first of 10 flights awaits them. High stakes, and Gavin Sheehan on the inside. Lossiemouth in the sheepskin noseband took that in second place. There was a slightly awkward leap there by Go Dante. Keep an eye on his jumping, because he was a little bit novice-y at Ascot last time out. He's on the left in the pink jacket as we look at them coming down towards the second flight then, and high stakes leading from Lossiemouth and Stan Shepherd. The leader got in a bit tight there, followed then by Grango Dobrel. Dennis O'Regan in the red cap on the inside. Stage Star, the favourite, and Harry Cobden, followed by Party Business together with West Balboa, and In Touch Go Dante on the outside, who's in last place at the moment, and just getting a little bit of a shake up there from Aidan Coleman as they took that third flight. So there's already about 8 lengths between first and last here in the Challow as they come up towards the judge with a circuit to go. High stakes, second at Ayr on his debut, leading Lossiemouth, a big gelding in second place there in the colours of Lady Cobham, and with a circuit to go, he's about 2.5 lengths clear of Stage Star and Grango Dobrel, who won at Fairyhouse last time out over from the all-conquering Gordon Elliott stable. West Balboa on the rail is next. Party Business, and then Go Dante. In Touch on the outside. Fine-looking field this for the Challow, and they move down the back straight where they've got 4 flights to take, and about 6 lengths, maybe 7 lengths would cover them then, with high stakes leading them down towards the first from Lossiemouth in second place. Jumping in third was Stage Star, Grango Dobrel. West Balboa under restraint for Harry Skelton. Wider out then to Party Business and Charlie Todd. And still looking on at the rear, Go Dante and Aidan Coleman as they skip over the next. Moving up towards the 6th flight here as they go halfway down the back straight in the MansionBet Challow Novices Hurdle, Grade 1 and high stakes. Still taking them along, looks to be a fairly decent pace. Lossiemouth over it in second place. Grango Dobrel on the outside. Stage Star on the inside, tracked there by West Balboa. Party Business on the outer. And still looking on still is Go Dante as they go to the last flight on the far side of the race course here. This is 4 out now. And all over it safely enough. Slight error by Party Business, who just got a little tap down the shoulder there from Charlie Todd, but he's travelling pretty well. All of them going nicely enough as they're about to turn and race inside the final mile of the race here. So high stakes the leader. Gavin Sheehan out in front. Lossiemouth, defending his unbeaten record this season, is in second place. Stage Star, 2 out of 2 over hurdles so far for him. He's in third. Grango Dobrel is on his outside, followed by Party Business, West Balboa, and In Touch Go Dante in last place, but travelling okay as they move down and head inside the final 5 furlongs of the race now. High stakes still the leader, but all of them travelling very nicely indeed. Lossiemouth still second. He's been in second place throughout. Stage Star has been looking on and keeping an eye on the first 2 on the inner and saving ground for Harry Cobden. Grango Dobrel on the outside. Party Business trying to get into it with West Balboa and Go Dante. And now as they come down towards the third last, a slight error there by Lossiemouth, who's being driven now. High stakes still the leader. Lossiemouth coming under a drive. Stage Star is trying to angle for his run between horses. West Balboa behind them. Party Business running well. Grango Dobrel and then Go Dante as they go down towards the second last in the Challow. Stage Star struck the front. Party Business a faller. when with a chance as well. He's up on his feet okay. So too is Charlie Todd. Stage Star the leader as he comes down towards the final flight. West Balboa tackling Grango Dorbrell for second. Stage Star over it. He's clear by 5 in the Challow Hurdle, and a faller behind them then was the pace-setting High Stakes. Up on his feet okay though inside the final furlong. Stage Star is living up to his name in some style here, because he's put this to bed very impressively indeed, and he comes home to make it 3 out of 3 over hurdles for Harry Cobden and Paul Nicholls. Stage Star is the star of the Challow Hurdle. Second then, a good run by West Balboa the mare, Grango Dorbrell, and then Go Dante, and the last to finish behind them was Lossiemouth.
Paul Nicholls is here, having won another Grade 1 Challow Hurdle, this time with Stage Star. You said he was a proper horse. He is a proper horse on that evidence.
Yeah, he is, and that was a very taking performance, by far and away the best performance he's given. You know, he's obviously got better and fitter and done his job, and we were very happy the way he looked going into the race. Harry was quite surprised at how well he won, really. He said it, as well as his stage, he's got so much speed. So all in all, a great performance for a horse who's going to be a lovely chaser in time.
Has he just been creeping up on you a little bit, this horse?
Well, yeah, it just needed a little bit of time, really, and we haven't really been too serious with him until after the last run, because we knew today was going to be a tough task. He had to be his very best. Certainly needed a little break after today, to be honest with you, just to let him get over that, and very exciting horse.
There was sort of 6 in, apparently, with some sort of a chance coming to 2 out, and Harry was just trying to weave his way through. Were you anxious in any way at that point?
You're always anxious when you're in a Grade 1, but just the way he quickened up from the back of the last was really good, and I suppose the next question is where are we going to go now with him, really. So today was always a target, and we'll think about what we do with him in the future, you know.
It's got a slight Groundhog Day element to it, this, because I remember asking you the same questions after Denman won, the very same questions last year after Bravemansgame, and it's a question of how you plot your way from here to the festival, I suppose.
Well, the same sort of way as what I did with those, really. If we go to the festival, you know, I'll talk to the team, you know, and then we'll just monitor what's happening with horses in Ireland. I'm not afraid to wait to entry with them and do something like that. But I mean, the most exciting thing about this horse is when he starts jumping fences last year, as Bravemansgame did, and hopefully we sort of follow the same sort of route.
I mean, you say you're not frightened to miss Cheltenham. Is that purely opposition contingent? If you don't see a superstar like you did with Bob Ollinger last year, you'd give it a go.
Yeah,
but
you want to go to Cheltenham and win. You don't want to go to Cheltenham and finish 5th or 6th and give yourself a hard race unnecessarily. You've got to be competitive. I've learned that even more so over the last few years. And you're better off if you can win a Grade 1, say, entry. If you weren't going to win Grade 1 at Cheltenham with a horse who needs a bit of time, you're not going to do anything wrong. But if we can win at Cheltenham, we'll be there.
A massive contingent of owners here today. You train a lot of horses for the owners group. How much pleasure did it give you to hear the roar here? You only normally get that for a Ladbrokes Trophy winner.
Well, that just shows how good the owners group is for racing and for people to get involved. I've got 17 for them now, and some 17. We've got some lovely horses, lots of winners. They all enjoy it, and to give them a lot of pleasure is to have a Grade 1 horse is fantastic. There we are, listen to them. It's brilliant. It's got to be good for racing.
Paul, just one final question. As I say, you won this with Bravemansgame last year. We saw what he did the other day. Brilliant performance in the Quarto Star. How would they compare as athletes, these two horses?
Very similar. They're both big, strong horses. Nothing between them, to be honest with you. And you can't argue on what they've done that's any different. Basically, this lad's a future chaser, as in Bravemansgame is, and I'd like to think he'll end up doing the same sort of route next year.